뉴스 영상에서 나온 영어 한 문장. 영상의 구성은 다음과 같습니다. 그럼 한번 시작해 볼까요?
That's when she took the plunge and bought an underwater camera. That's when she took the plunge and bought an underwater camera. That's when she took the plunge and bought an underwater camera. That's when she took the plunge and bought an underwater camera. Okay, here's a fun phrase we'll talk about next. And this is a phrase that I've actually done a video explaining. So maybe people will want to check that out to get a little bit more information about the phrase take the plunge, which we see it here in the news clip as took the plunge. When they said that's when she took the plunge and bought an underwater camera. Will you repeat that sentence for me, John?
Yeah, that's when she took the plunge and bought an underwater camera.
Yeah, exactly. Really good. Good pronunciation, good. Do you know what the word inflection means? It's like expression. You really,
Oh, okay.
it, as opposed to just kind of like a monotone, you had some rise and fall in your voice, and that just makes it more interesting when someone hears that.
Oh,
So
thank you.
the definition for take the plunge is it means to decide to do something you've been thinking of doing for a long time and maybe been putting off, but you're finally going to do this. And the phrase is used pretty often in reference to someone getting married, that they are going to take the plunge. A couple of sentences that maybe will help with explaining the phrase a little bit better is the first one. He took the plunge by finally buying a house. So maybe he'd been thinking about it, putting it off, and finally decided, go for it. And then we can't not give an example of getting married. So when will they take the plunge and get married? Because maybe they've been putting it off. So would you want to pick one or both of those sentences to read for me, please?
Of course. He took the plunge by finally buying a house. And when
Nice.
will they take the plunge and get married?
Yeah. Okay. Good job on both of those. Really well done. Some synonyms, words that mean the same as take the plunge, might be something like begin, make a start, or go for it. So in the example from the news clip, she finally decided to get that underwater camera and just go for it, just to get her new business off and started. So can you think of any situations or examples where someone might want to do something that they've been putting off for a long time?
Definitely marriage and what is it? Something very expensive.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that's a great example. A
yeah.
purchase like that. Yeah. Yep. So using one of those examples, would you maybe put that into a sentence for me? A sentence of your own?
Let me see. Finally, I took the plunge and bought $3,000 laptop.
Ooh, did you really do that?
It's not true. Yeah, it's not
Oh,
true.
okay. It was just a sentence.
I
Okay.
wish.
Yeah. Well, I did. I finally took the plunge and bought a new computer like maybe 8 months ago.
Oh,
So
really?
I think that would be a very good real life example for taking the
Yes.
plunge, an expensive purchase. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Good thing you didn't say you took the plunge and finally got
I did
married.
not. Yes.
Your wife might not like that.